Guys, Perseus246 back here today, and as you can see, there's a different background for today. The reason I have this background is because it matches the subject matter, and the subject we're going to talk about today is Stephen King's books, and it's going to be about my haul that I've gotten the past couple days. Now, these are 6 books that I'm going to show you, and I do have 3 more coming in the mail, but I don't really know when they're going to come, and I just decided to do this video for the hell of it, and yeah. Now the first one we have does not come with did not come in with his dust jacket. So sadly, all of these are used, and I think the last one that I'm going to show for you today is actually going to be new. I'm not 100% sure. It came with in wrapping, so it must have been new. But here we have Carrie. As you can see, does not have a dust jacket, sadly, but there's a spine. Found right there, Stephen King, Carrie, Doubleday. It was really disappointing when I opened the package. It did not have his dust jacket. I was really aiming for my goal to have, for at least the ones that I ordered so far, that for them to have their first edition covers at least. But sadly, this one did not come with a dust jacket. But that did not stop me from reading it. I did just finish it, and I have to say, it was not a letdown. It was actually a pretty good book, and I thought it was actually pretty entertaining, especially towards the end. Towards the end, it did get a little repetitive because it kept going back and forth. It would tell one part of the story and then go back and tell this perspective of someone else, then go back tell the perspective of someone else's. So it got a little repetitive, but other than that, I had a really great time with this book, and yeah, really great book. I highly recommend it for anyone who hasn't read a Stephen King book, and well, to start off with, one of his first books ever published under his name. So the next book is I believe his 3rd book that he published under his name, and that's The Shining by Stephen King. Really interesting cover. See if I can get that glare out. Really interesting cover. But right here it says a new novel by the author of Carrie and Salem's Lot. And a lot of people call this edition The Green Shining, mainly because instead of like the first edition was where the art would continue all the way to the back, this one just stays completely green. So that's one of the main reasons they call this version The Green Shining. So there you go. Might as well take the dust jacket off. Here we have it without the dust jacket right there. And we have the spine again that says The Shining right there. And then we got the back. So yeah, really cool. I believe this story has about 4 to 5 parts, and I can't wait to actually read it. I did see the Stanley Kubrick movie, and I heard there are a lot of differences. So really interesting to see how much I like this book. So that's The Shining. Next up is his first short stories collection, and that is Night Shift. It says Excursions into Horror by the author of Carrie and The Shining. Introduction by John D. MacDonald, I believe. Really cool cover. It's just simple. It's just the border around the words Night Shift Stephen King, and then at the very bottom, wow, what did I just say? Very bottom, you got the blood dripping, which I found really cool. It's actually a really cool cover in my opinion, and it's actually one of the better dust cover out of the first couple. This one was actually considered, in my opinion, one of the better dust jackets in my collection so far. Even with the little tear, it's still one of the better ones. So here's the back, and then the spine. And I really like that when you take the dust jacket off, it's just completely black, but I really like the spine better on this one because of how, in my opinion, how really cool it looks. As you can see right there. And it's really cool. I'm not 100% sure how many stories are in this book, but I know that out of all of them, there are 2 of them that are actually directly related. I wouldn't say directly, but they are related to Salem's Lot, which should be coming in the mail anytime soon. So yeah. Next up, we have Stephen King's Misery. Let me see if I can see the cover a little better. Here's the cover. I like how the way Misery, the font that they use, is pretty cool with the blood splatter over the eye. And then you have Annie Wilkes, shadow foreshadowing the author in the story of the book, and forget his name, but I can't wait to read the book. I've never actually seen the movie with Kathy Bates, but I'm pretty sure I'll check it out after finishing the book. And then you got right there the author, Stephen King, looking very serious. But yeah, I believe this one has 4 parts too. So yeah, really can't wait. So let me take out the dust jacket, and I really like the stamp right there, SK. And then the spine is really cool in my opinion, the way the font is and stamped onto the hardcover book itself, the binding. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but all the books that I'm showing you today are used. It's probably actually obvious that they're used, but one really cool thing right here is that my edition of Misery says right here, from Dan, June 26, 87. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's Misery. The next one is one of his more recent ones in the early 2000s, and that's Dreamcatcher. Now, I remember seeing the movie a lot when I was a little kid when it was on TV, and I don't know. I heard the movies compared to the book obviously is not actually that good, so I can't wait to read the book. And let me just take the spine, the dust jacket out so I can actually expand it a little bit. So yeah, that's the dust jacket completely. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I really don't know much about this book, other than it's about like kind of like an alien invasion, but not really that much. I don't know, but I really can't wait to read this. So yeah. Now the last book I'm going to show you is the one of his more recent books, and it's actually being turned into a TV show that's coming out in a couple days actually, and that is Stephen King's Under the Dome. Now, as you can probably tell, this is this is the special collector's edition, and right here you see it comes with these really cool packaging, these little cards that has character cards for almost all the characters in the book. So I think that's really cool. I have opened it, but I put it back in the plastic. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here we have it. I would take the actually, yeah, let me just take the dust jacket out real quick so I can expand it for you guys who want to see it. And put the book out of the picture for a second. And I'm not going to take the little ribbon that has all the lettering, because it would be a pain in the ass to put it back. So yeah, let's see if I can get this into the picture. So yeah, let me move the books right here. So yeah, here's it is, Under the Dome. So yeah, it's really cool. And this is one of his longer books. And without the dust jacket, you see right here, there's like an imprint of one of the dogs in the book. I don't know if you can see that as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Here you got the spine, says Stephen King, Under the Dome. Then the back just completely black, and this is one of the editions that come with a ribbon, as you can see. And in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of these ribbons, mainly because they're over long. They shouldn't be this big, in my opinion, because they just keep coming out. But yeah, these are a really cool map of the little town that gets put under the dome. And there's the picture of the dog that was on the front of the book. So yeah, really can't wait to start reading this. I'm only going to read the first couple hundred pages, like try to read them real quick, because I kind of want to watch the TV series at the same time, but at the same time also have read as much of the book as I can before I ever watch the show first. So yeah, that's my last book I have to show you for this haul. Hope you enjoyed, and expect 3 more books in the next couple of days for me to show on my channel. And that's it. So this is Person246 signing off, and I hope you had a good time.